Hello, everybody. What's new and exciting? Welcome back to Miss Belinda Services. I hope that everyone is doing well. I thought I would come in and talk a little bit about taking mindful breaks. Now, a day off can be disorganized and actually create a sense of shock to your mind, body, and spirit if it is not planned effectively. What I see happening in practice is that people take breaks that are not planned and end up feeling more exhausted, overwhelmed, burnt out, tired. And in that case, the day off hasn't been successful or effective. So, I thought I would share a couple of tips on how we can be mindful when we're taking time off. Now, the first tip obviously is that you have to plan for the day off. If you're feeling tired and exhausted, then your goal for taking time off is to rest. Now, you have to be able to plan what that would look like for you. What happens is most people take time off because they're feeling exhausted and tired and overwhelmed, and then they end up catching up with house chores, tasks, and other family, obligations that defeats the purpose of rest. Now, if the goal is to rest, as I mentioned, then we have to set certain strategies around how to accomplish rest. If the goal is to catch up on household chores and tasks, then yes, we can plan for how that can also be accomplished. Now, one of the ways that we can improve time off to rest is to look at possibly outsourcing some of these other chores and tasks that seem to be staring at us and overwhelming us because those have not been done yet. Now, another tip is to try to eliminate any stresses, as I've been talking about, that can impede, the whole idea behind taking a break. So, whether it's in outsourcing like physical stuff, tasks, and chores, but stress also as it relates to our mental health or just our thinking processes. So, whether it's being stuck in negative thinking cycles, there's opportunity to also take a break and do some work around shifting focus and using strategies like self-talk, journaling, talking to a therapist to kind of clear some of what those negative thoughts or those thoughts that might be weighing you down and adding to your stresses might be. Another tip is, of course, I am a big fan of using, self care strategies and incorporating in those mindful breaks, mindfulness practices, grounding techniques, self regulation techniques, relaxation techniques. All of these strategies help to make taking breaks more mindful, more structured, more planned, and more successful. I also encourage us to be able to recognize some gratitude during the day. So, journaling will be great, listing things that we're grateful for. And then, absolutely, cherry on top of the icing on top of the cake is to celebrate the wins at the end of, taking a great mindful break, is to celebrate how successful that has been. Now, to help support this practice, I will leave a link in the description, one of my new ebooks, which is Goal Setting in a Box. Now, this is an ebook that will help with setting goals generally, but can also help in setting goals as it relates to taking a break. And also to support that will be the ebook on self-care added value edition, because that also gives a couple of ideas and strategies and tools that you could use to plan how to take those days off mindfully. So I hope that helps. I'll leave the links in the description. Check the website for its accompanying workbooks and journals and use that to improve your practice. As always, thank you for listening. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, reach out at missbelindaservices@gmail.com. Follow on Instagram and Facebook at miss.belindaservices. And I will speak to you in the next one. Ciao.